Hi. The question that's posed is, what does God desire from his creations, from his people, from his children? Because we're all the children of God. It doesn't make a difference what religion you are. It doesn't make a difference how religious you are with doing the different things that regard the religion I'm talking about. Torah Judaism, it doesn't make a difference when it comes to what God requests. God wants us to do, as Jews, He wants us to do 613 mitzvot. Of those things that we can do today, He asks us for our own good to do it. And for Gentiles, He asks for them to keep the 7 mitzvahs of Bnei Noach. But there's one common denominator for all people, from all languages, from all climates, from all times, and that's, simply put, to do good. Doing good is the process by which all fixing in this world, all good in this world comes about. If everybody did good, then it would affect other people, and that would affect other people, and then before you know it, everybody's walking around trying to help people and try to do good. Now, there's 2 types of doing good. First of all, how do we know this, that this is what God requests of us? Because in a number of places throughout the Torah and Torah-related writings, God says that what He asks from us is to do good and to look to do good. It's not only to do good, it's to look to do good. It's 2 different things. When you're sitting in a place or you're in an environment and you're in a situation where you're doing good, or you're supposed to be doing good because you're either working for somebody and you're supposed to be doing good, or you've just taken this on to do good and you're doing it, that's doing good when it comes to you. But the greater part of doing good is to go out and look to do good. So it says to do good, and it says to look to do good. An example would be, a very simple example would be, a very simple example of doing good is when an opportunity presents itself to you. So you decide yes instead of no, whether or not you're going to do that. If somebody asks you if they can borrow your phone, or somebody asks if they can give you, you can help them on a particular day to do something for them, or to call somebody and to help them out from the heavy load that particular person has. Whatever it is, you know what good is and you know what doing good is. But going out to look good, to do good, going out to do good is a different thing altogether. It's like when you go out and you want to go out to up the hill to the village store, or and down the block to the mini market or the supermarket, and on the way you see somebody who's walking and it's uphill, and they're an older person, and you see it's hard for them, and you pull the car on the side and you say, "Can I give you a ride?" in the way that they're going. That is looking to do good, because you didn't intend to do that. You saw the situation and you went and you did it. That is worth more than anything else. If a person knows that they have to be somewhere and they're on a schedule and they're going to be late, and yet they see an older person carrying a box with or a bag with vegetables or with groceries, and the bag gives out and it falls down, and yet they're going to be late, what do? So what we're supposed to understand from this is that you stop, you have the belief that you will make it to where you've got to make it, and you go quickly, you go into a store, you take a bag and you put all the stuff into the bag and you help the person, and you go on your way. Now, that's a total trust in God, because you could be late for your appointment and it could be a very important appointment. But then the trust of God comes in that God makes the lights, He makes the traffic, He makes Waze or Google's direction to be easy and not complicated. He allows you to find parking. That's the side that you don't see, but it's part of the process, and that's where God fits in. But it's done silently, because if you saw God, there wouldn't be this understanding of a test. Our life would not be based on free will. And free will needs to be in everything that we do. Otherwise, if we knew that there was a God, how would we not act in a proper way? We would just do so out of fear, or out of love, or both. But it wouldn't be a free will. And that's what God requests for us, to do good and to look to do good.